Waking up on a sunny day, ready to unwind, grab my phone. Got a little time to spend, scrolling through the apps, trying to find a game. But then I see it, the one that drives me insane. Golf Clash, you're a sneaky little trap, oh yeah. With your precision balls and your fancy clubs, you promise fun, but all I get is frustration. I swing, I miss, and my patience starts to crumble. Oh, Golf Clash, you're a pain in my side. You've got me hooked, line, sinker, can't deny. Thought I hate you, yeah, I hate you with all my might. Oh, Golf Clash, you're the bane of my life.
Banger. Absolute banger right there. I don't care what you say. John, tell me. Banger. Let's start making some more of those, man. Some more Golf Clash jingles, man. That's yours truly right there. Wrote, using a little bit of AI. AI, what can I say? A little bit of AI. A little bit of AI. Oh, shit. Okay, who do we got up in this piece? John McNally. Yes. Hargis, T-Bone, Marvin. We're doing it.
That's it. That's it. Move.
That's it. That is what we are going to do. We're going to start this day off with some drops. Starting with hole number 1. We have our Falcon in the bag. We have our balls selected, pinned. We're good to go. Do we need to discuss anything before we get started? Are there any burning desires that need to be addressed? Good. Let's do it. Oh, number 1. Champs, we're trying to get through this tournament, man. We're trying. We're trying. We truly are. You know, are there some fun holes? Sure. Are there some not so fun holes? Yes. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we're hoping for a few drops. Here a drop, there a drop, everywhere a drop. Minus 21, minus 20. Hey, that wouldn't be too bad, would it? Nonetheless, if we can shoot Golf Clash par and maybe get 2 drops, that'll probably be a W in my book. We have to get hole 1. We have to get hole 1. No doubt about it. Hole 1, must have. Ace! What up, man? Oh, shit. Hold on, guys. 1 second. I fucked up. Da-da-da-da. Whoop. Hello. I'm back. Range day, guys. Range day. Range day. Hope you can understand that. Range day. We was some good shooting today, guys. Let me tell you, good shooting. Some days you can just feel yourself being on. And then some days you're just like, God, my shot sucks. And then some days it's like, woo! Just tack driving it. And that's how it was today, baby. It was a tack driving range session. 7.9. Tommy, we expect a slow needle here. Oh, yes. And we still hit a great. The slowest needle in the history of fucking slow needles, and we hit a great. A mother-loving great. Can I tell you what's worse than hitting great in Golf Clash? Absolutely nothing. That is the worst. Hitting a great ball with a slow needle, with a precision, absolutely unacceptable. What a way to get absolutely penetrated, man. Welcome to Golf Clash in 2024. Let me tell you. Fuck you very much. God bless America, man. What the fuck is going on around here? Boomer. Good to see you, Boom. Good to see you, Boomer. Which reminds me. I was gonna let me wait till we get a couple more souls in, Boomer. And we'll make an announcement, man. Thank you for the good luck, Boom. Thank you, man. Thank you. I had my notes right here, but it just. You see this, Boomer? Do you see this? Oh my God! If this happens to us, guys, I don't even know what I can do here. +3 is going to be the table, and then we're going to put the blue ring here, and then we're going to put the red ring there. Looks close enough to me. Ball guideline. 2 green. Oh shit, that's not 2 green squares. Boomer, baby! That's for you, son! Come on now, baby! Give it to me! With no time on the clock. Nothing. 0.00. Should have timed out. Boomer! Yes! Getting them drops, baby. Getting them drops. The -21 is still in play. The -21 is still possible. Yes. In your face, PD. In your face. Now, we were scrambling like a motherfucker there at the end because I had put the ball guideline like 3 freaking squares through the hole. Then we respun like a champ, knowing that we had no time left on the clock. No time. And we released from the opposite side, too. Normally, we always let it go from right and then let it come left and release that way. It was going from left to the right this time, and we had to release from there. Boom, son. Boom, son. Yes, yes, yes. Boomer! Scooby-Doo! Ben Sparks, Ace13, Ricky Espanol, Brother Risk. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Pastor Sean, there he is. Pastor Sean, -21 by hook or by crook. You know it, baby. You know it. You know it. You know what's happening. Ian, what's going on, man? T-Bone. Boomer, Anthony Domareki, Marvin Hunter, Jabbar, Jabber. You see these big-time drops, big-time plays from big-time nut men? Let me tell you, son, this shit ain't easy. It may appear to be easy, but this shit ain't. Let me tell you, okay? All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Our next victim. This -21 ain't going to shoot itself, champs. This -21 is not going to shoot itself. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. What can we do here? What can we possibly do here? Type 1 if we should practice. Type 2 if we should big ball, big nut, no practice, go right into it and drop this motherfucker. Type 2. Type 1 for practice. Type 2 for precision ball, no practice. Precision ball, no practice. Precision ball, no practice. 2-2-2-2 Dragon. What's up, man? There you are. Ian, what's up, dude? How are you? I had a first time stream. Masters went okay. Had some fun. Hey, Ian, let me tell you. The first, second, and third, fourth, fifth goal of a stream should always be to have fun. If you're having fun, others will have fun with you. You know what I mean? That's got to be it. You know what I mean? If there's other reasons people try to get into streaming. You know what I mean? And it's just unfortunate those reasons don't always come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if you got some value to add, you got something to say, if you enjoy it, I encourage it. It's a good thing, good hobby. You know what I'm saying? And good for you, man. Good for you. I think everybody should try Masters, especially a free entry, a top, more. Whenever there's more people they allow to get through, whenever there's a modifier of free entry, whenever there's a modifier of top 80% get through, and one other modifier I can't think of, you should always try to go for the master. If you can shoot Golf Clash par or better, you will always get to the weekend round in master, guide or no guide. If you can shoot Golf Clash par or better, and I'm talking minus 12 or better in the minis, minus 24 or better in the big tournaments. Okay. And let me, and just so you guys know I'm not bullshitting. Let's go here to my qualification. Let's go here to my qualification. I qualified yesterday with 45 minutes left to play. I got a goose egg on hole number 2. I likely missed a par 5 eagle on one of these holes right here. Easily into the weekend round, top 10 finish qualifying round with a minus 11. Okay? It is a joke. You've got to play master. I'm telling you. Don't be afraid of the balls. Don't be afraid of the clubs. Just treat it like tour play, and you will succeed. All right, that's it. That's my spiel. Let's drop this mofo, guys. Let's do it. Champs. Listen here. Benjamin Sparks, Risque, John McNally, Base 13, Brother Risk, Hargis. That's an awesome little logo you got there, Risky. That's an ancient member there. That's a founding member's logo beside Risky's name there. That's a founding member of the Champions Club right there. Risky helped lay the cornerstone of this very arena that we are all in here today. Let me tell you. A lot of work went into this multi-million-dollar arena. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Brian Cozart. What's going on, B. Ryan? Oh, my God. Look at our opponent out here just fucking it up. Oh, my God. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, guys. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Tommy, we need this one, baby. Come on. Oh, my God. That wasn't even close, Arn. What do you have to say for yourself about that effort right there? We demand answers about why that fucker didn't go in and how we weren't able to save our opponent's life. His life is on the line. And we're out here fucking up a par 3 in a mini. Can you imagine champs wasting a precision ball, wasting valuable resources like that? Holy smokes. Champs, you guys know me. I don't ask you guys very often, for very much, if at all, if ever. I'm going to post a link into the. Oh my Jesus, man. I'm going to post a link here. Hey, there's the flap. There's the purple berry. Jeff Rowe, what's up, man? There he is. Heather! How are you, Heather? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Okay. I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to pin that message there. So this is for Boomer. Boomer's trying to get his phone up and going. You know, Boomer, reached out to me and I sent him something through PayPal. You know, I'm going to put that link right there in the chat. That's PayPal. You just go over there and then do at what I put right there. Capital B OOMER, capital HIO. It'll say his name, Donald. Okay, and then throw something to the man. He's trying to get a new phone, get the car fixed. So this man's beat cancer. You know what I mean? This man's been through the trials and tribulations, and it definitely needs just a little bit of help. $5, $3, $2. Just throw a couple bucks over that way. Help Boomer out, guys. Please help Boomer out. It's It's at PayPal. It's at capital B OOMER, capital HIO. Boomer Hoy, capital B, capital H. Okay. If you can't figure it out, I can just message me. I'll try to walk you through it. But that's it. It would be a personal favor from me if you would consider doing that for Boomer. Right? He needs some help. And good man, he deserves the help. Let me try to find my PayPal real fast here and see if I can't just throw a link up here real fast. That's a little bit easier. I should have had this done already before the stream. It's just time has been fucked this week, guys. Time has been fucked. Send. There we go. Okay, let's see. There we go. So show story. What does that do? Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. No. Let's see. How do you share on PayPal? How do you share a PayPal link? How do you get a link? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you do that? Boomer, if you can figure out how to get your link, send that over to me, will you? If somebody knows how to get a PayPal link for someone, send that to me. Tell me how to do it through Messenger. Jeffrey Sage on Facebook, please. Somebody tell me how to do that. I would greatly appreciate it. Please, please, please. Thank you. Buongiorno. I'm a G's. What's up, man? John McNally, Purple Berry, Risky, Jeff Rowe, B in the house. Good to see you, man. Flap, you're just in time. Flap, hey, can you believe it, Flap? We haven't even opened the Prism chest. Flap, we are so close to greatness on this account. We are so close to greatness. It's not even funny, buddy. It's not even funny how close we are right there, man. Pennywise, what the hell is going on here? Get a job, man. What the fuck? Pennywise, shut the fuck up, man. Boomer has already worked. He's a retired senior citizen, man. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Stay in your own lane. Don't talk about what the fuck you don't know about. See yourself out. You've already been karate chopped in the neck and kicked in the face. So please see yourself out. What a freaking loser, Pennywise. I'm glad I saw that. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Flap, what say you? And we demand that we have a ball sack prism soon, Flap. We demand it. We demand it. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. What a freaking loser, man. Freaking Pennywise. Hey, there he is. Hacksaw. Hacksaw. Daniel Hacksaw. Time his ass out. Fuck, I'll shoot him a ban on here. He ain't never coming back, that fucker. Let me know, Flap, Fly, or Grim Reaper. Oh, okay, Jimmy. Okay, well, he's done. He's donezo. He's donezo, man. That's it. He's donezo. Let me see right here. Yep. Gone. Adios. You're just a motherfucker that I used to know. Penny who? Gone. Just like that. Gone in 60 seconds. Champs, imagine not getting that drop on hole 3. But please, check out the pin link. It's that's for Boomer. That's Boomer. Boomer H-I-O. Woo, 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 woo. Boomer H-I-O. He's not going to ask you, but I'm asking you. I'm asking you for him. I'm asking you for him. Please. Please. If you can, that'd be mighty YW. If you could. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm kind of at a loss of what to do here, guys. Fuck it. Hippopotamus. Doing great, Daniel. Hope you are. Hell yeah, Jeffro. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. JB, here he is. Happy birthday, Jeffro. Hell yeah, man. Hargis, Ace, Jimmy, Brian Cosart, Jeffro B, Benjamin Sparks, Purple Berry, and the biggest man to have a twat in the world, Mr. Pennywise. Hey, guys, if you can, even if you ever thought about throwing me $1 or $2, don't even think about that. Go over there, throw that $1 or $2 towards Boomer at capital BOOMER, capital HIO on PayPal. Please. All right, let's do it, guys. Let's do it. I need to look at one last thing here. Let's get it on. Hey, what's up, Caleb? How are you, man? Hey, Flap, you want me to open up another prism? Do you want me to open up a ball prism or a club prism? Type 1 if we should open up a ball prism. Type 2 if we should open up a regular card prism. Hacksaw! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Hacksaw! Member for 23 months!
Daniel Havixor became a member. Welcome Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Daniel Havixor celebrates 23 months.
23 years in the Champions Club. Champs, can you imagine? 23 years in the Champions Club. Oh my God. "23 years, Hacksaw, one of the founding members of the Champions Club. Daniel Hacksaw, one of the founding members, president of the Champions Club, first president of the Champions Club. Looking good at 375. Looking good at 375. Yeah, guys, it was range day today. Shooting a lot of the toys. One of the new ones. Show this real quick. One of the little AR pistol. Little AR pistol. Notice it has the chamber flag in it. It means it's a safe. Chamber flag. Chamber flag. Chamber flag. Anybody that knows about guns would know what a chamber flag is. It means the gun is safe. There's nothing in there. Right there. So we fired that. Fired all the pistols. We fired the shotgun. We fired our AR. My AR. We fired my roommate's stuff. We fired his Winchester. He has 300 blackout. We shot a lot of shit, and it was a fun day. It was a fun day. It was a real good day. The shots were just, I don't know if it was the temperature or the weather. It wasn't hot. It wasn't cold. The weather was perfect. Our shots were finding their way, and we wasted a lot of steel. Wasted a lot of steel. I mean, not steel ammo, but the steel targets a couple hundred yards away. Good times, guys. Good times. Let me tell you. If you never got into shooting sports, highly recommend you do. Highly recommend you do. Woo! That snapped into that perfect, baby. Come on now. Oh no, too hot? No way. Sit. You're damn lucky, Tommy. You're lucky that ended up on the fairway there, bud. I don't even know what the hell's going on there. No. Pretty good. That's very nice. That's awesome. Sounds like a perfect day. Hey, I did that and almost rough. Oh, hey, it does. Hacksaw for me, man. Like, look, dude. I'll tell you the truth. I keep a Beretta. I keep a Beretta Cheetah. It's a 80X Cheetah. I keep that. The hammer's been removed and the striker pin's been removed. That's literally like a fidget spinner for me, man. Like that I keep that over here around my desk area over there. And like a lot of times, like when you guys hear me, doing, noises like, let's see, I'll just do it for you right now. When you hear me doing noises like that, I'm fidget spinning literally with my Beretta in my hand. You know what I mean? Now, do I recommend anybody else to do that? No, but I know for a 100% fact, even if I put bullets up into that magazine, it can't fire because there's no hammer and there's no firing pin because I removed it myself. I know for a fact that it's gone. And I made it into a fidget spinner because it truly is like a stress relief for me, man. And going out shooting is a major stress release for me, man. It's something that I do, once to twice a month minimum. Once or twice a month minimum. Now, if it's only once a month, then we spend a lot longer out there. When it's twice a month, we spend a good amount of time out there. You know what I mean? But you got, and if you're going to practice, it's like practice makes perfect. I know a lot of guys, even friends of mine, that go out and buy a gun. They may carry that gun. Good for them. They may carry with a round in the chamber. That's even better. But then they don't go out and practice with it. They don't know how reliable that gun is. If you go out and buy a Glock, you can pretty much bet your life on it that it's going to work. If you get a Sig, a Sig Sauer, if you get some Tauruses, there's a lot of brands that you can bet your life on. You know what I mean? But a lot of people buy these guns and don't ever shoot them. I mean, at least dry fire. Get you something. Get you a blank. Get you a blank or what they call a snap cap. Put that in the magazine and go through the motions and pull the trigger. Go through the motions of dry firing. Pull the pistol out. Because if you think that you're going to be Captain America in this situation when somebody's going to threaten your life or there to threaten somebody that you love a lot or your family or something like that, it's going to be the training that kicks in. It's not going to be your, oh man, you're just cool, calm under pressure. You're just going to pull your gun out. Hopefully you got one wrapped in the chamber, and hopefully you've been training to pull your manual safety down, and then hopefully you're going to be able to find target. Because let me tell you, it doesn't matter what caliber you're using. It doesn't matter what gun you're using. It doesn't matter if you spent $20 on it or $20,000 on it. What matters is, can you put bullets on target? That's all that matters. Because I could sit here, I could have a 22 pistol and you can have an AR-15, but if I can put a bullet in your head, that's it. Game over. You know what I mean? And that's all. And that it's not about who's better and who. It's about putting bullets on target. You know, when it comes to guns, you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? And in the world of something happening to you, you know, when seconds matter, the police are always minutes away. When seconds matter, the police are always minutes away. Okay. Understand that. All right. They're not going to come. They're not going to be there. They're not going to swoop in and save the day. All right. I hope they do. I hope they do. Don't bet your life on it. Please don't bet your life on it. All right. Only you are responsible for your safety and the safety of your family. Nobody else is going to do it for you. You know, hopefully you got the good protector on your side, you know what I mean? But beyond that, it's up to you. It truly is. All right. Preaching is over. Preaching is over, guys. Preaching is over. Charles Farmer! Rhino! There he is. Hacksaw! There we are, man. Sorry, guys. I get off on tangents, man. I get off on... And I don't mean to come across as the preacher, man. Literally, you know, I'm talking to myself just as much as anybody else. You know what I mean? But shots on target, your proficiency with your weapon, that is you know what I mean? And maybe, you know, carrying is not even for you. And that's okay. You know what I mean? That's probably better for most people. You know what I mean? Truly. You really have to have a different mindset to carry a gun every day of your life. You know what I mean? It takes a different mindset. And if you don't have that mindset, that doesn't make you different from me. That doesn't make me better than you better than me. It just makes us different people. You know what I'm saying? Different people. That's it. Some people in Africa walk around with machetes and shit. You know what I mean? It's not because they're trying to hack each other into pieces. There's freaking snakes and fucking lions and tigers that are going to jump out. You know, so they get the machete. You know, it's just, you know, different things. You know, different cultures, different areas. You know what I mean? Different areas. All right, let's go. Let's get it. P3 max stretch. Now, you don't have to answer this, guys. Nobody has to answer this. But I'm just curious. You know what I mean? You can type 1 if you want to. If you do, carry. Type 2 if you don't. And and please don't answer if you don't want to. It's certainly not required. Just curious. I think you guys know where I stand. I've carried a gun for 11 years. I don't see myself not carrying it for a very long time until somebody tells me I can't. I'll continue to do it. All right. Hacksaw Brian, this. Titters. Todd, we all know you're a convicted felon and you don't have access to firearms. All right. You don't even have to answer. Todd, Titters, it's okay. Titters, you're exempt from that. Just to let you guys know, in all 50, convicted felons cannot own firearms. Technically. Now, there's some states that say, you know, after a certain amount of time, if your felony was nonviolent and this, that, and the other, then you can get gun. Back in my day, if you did the crime, you couldn't get the gun. And I'm almost in agreement with that. I mean, you know, I'm 42 years old. I kept my nose clean for 42 fucking years now. Do I have a rap sheet longer than your freaking 2 arms and 4 legs put together? Yes, but no felonies. No convicted felonies, I might add. Two, I got guns on my right and left shoulders. Hey, Jesse, we all know shouldn't be allowed guns, in my opinion. Serenity, I would like to say, you know, why do you say that? I'm sure I know why you say that, you know, but let me be honest with you, okay? People that own firearms stop more crime than cause crime, right? It's not people like me that are out there causing the crime. You know what I mean? Are there people out there, you know, shooting schools and shit like that? And, unfortunately, that's a fact that happens in America. You know what I mean? I haven't heard of one in a while, but it does exist. But people like me, most responsible gun owners that know what they're doing, are more of a protector role than anything else. We're exercising our Second Amendment right to bear arms. So it's not even about the fact, I appreciate your opinion, but that opinion is honestly invalid just on the simple fact that, it's a right that shall not be infringed. Just remember that, guys. It's a right to keep and bear arms, and it shall not be infringed. The right to keep a well-regulated militia and the right of the citizens to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. That is the Second Amendment. And some people think when it says a well-regulated militia back in 1776 meant a well-trained, a well-funded, a well-staffed, a well-supplied, a totally self-sufficient militia, a well-regulated militia, not like regulations that you think of nowadays, like magazine capacities in California and New York, and AR assault bans and fucking who the fuck knows where, you know what I mean? And for a fact, most people think that AR-15 stands for Assault Rifle 15. That couldn't even be farther from the truth. It stands for Armalite 15, which was the very first manufacturer of the AR platform. And matter of fact, they started off with an AR-05 and then the AR-10 and then the AR-15 was what the Army adopted. But long before the Army adopted it, the civilians had it long before the Army did. And people don't think, how do you think the war of 1776 was won? It was won by civilians. It was won by Minutemen. It was won by dudes that grabbed their muskets and weren't afraid to shoot right into the damn British Army. And it was a ragtag militia. Now, it took generals like Washington and others and like that to whip these people into fighters, but these guys were mostly bringing their own weapons. They were bringing their, Kentucky long rifles, their flintlockers, you know what I mean? These things that could shoot out to, maybe, 100 yards accurately, you know what I mean? 3 shots a minute max, maybe 2. But, the civilians have always had access to better arms as far as in the calibers that we're used to than the military. If it's not for civilian technology, then the military wouldn't get it. Now, obviously, the military is working on super secret weapons that we don't know about. But like the military, like for instance, this is a SIG 365. This is a SIG 365 right here. This the Navy SEALs carry a SIG 220. All right, it's based just on this. It's just a little bit bigger. This is a P365. The reason SIG named this the 365 is because you can carry this 365 days a year. I mean, you can shoot this underwater. You can shoot this with. It's almost as been tested as much as it's been tested more than Glock. SIG won the military contract for the Army. I mean, if you want a really good everyday carry, I highly recommend this. Now, don't get the 320 model. Get the 365, and you'll be rocking. You'll be rocking with a SIG. Or you can always get a Glock. I wouldn't recommend a Glock. I'm not a big Glock fan, but hey, if you want to shoot 1,000 rounds through your gun and not have to worry about cleaning it or not have to worry about anything, if you want the AK-47 of a pistol, then get you a Glock. Jeffrey, damn right. Ace, love the SIG. A lot of people buy a Glock just because of the name. SIG I'm telling you, Sig Sauer. I mean, a Sig Sauer. I mean, the sights on a SIG, you guys can't see that, but these are glow in the dark night sights. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I mean, the grip. And the thing about the SIG is the fire control unit. There's a fire control unit inside of this. So like the slide, the grip, this right here, that's not serialized. The fire control unit is serialized. So once you buy one SIG, you can take that fire control unit and get you a new slide. You can get you a new grip. Once you have one SIG fire control unit, you can start adding on a Spectre comp slide. You can add on an X macro slide as long as the barrel length is correct. You can add on a fatter grip, a shorter grip, a conceal and carry grip. It's a totally modular gun. It has removable back straps. You know what I mean? Extended magazines. You know what I mean? There's so much that can be done to a SIG. Jimmy knows what I'm talking about. A SIG is just, I mean, and SIG's American made too. All right, guys, let's get it. Top spin, top spin, top spin. If you're thinking about getting a new gun for like concealer carry or something like that, ask Jimmy. You know what I mean? Ask Jimmy. You know, I'll definitely give you, the best advice I can. You know what I mean? But Jimmy is going to be able to tell you the best, probably the best. I'm going to recommend something that is comfortable, not in your hand. I don't give a shit how it feels in your hand. It needs to feel comfortable in a holster, and that's something that you're willing to carry every day. So don't get some big ass, 9-inch, I don't know, a full size 1911. That's not going to be the funnest thing to conceal and carry, especially if it's a 5-inch barrel or bigger. But if you get you a 3-inch to a 4-inch to a max like 4.5-inch barrel, like this is a 3.1-inch barrel right here. So, I mean, that's what I would recommend. And then go take you a class, go take you a conceal and carry class, go take you a firearms 101 class, let them walk you through it, talk you through it, and then find out if it's for you or not. I look at it like this, guys. Carrying a firearm for me is like wearing a seatbelt. That's all it is. It's preventative measure. That's all it is. It's a preventative measure. And I'm getting ready to read chat here in just a second. I'm sorry. I'm getting ready to read chat here in just a second. No missed chats today. No missed chats, guys. No missed chats. Jesse, yeah, you want one? Yay, Jesse, you already got one, man. You got two. You got one in COD. You got one in COD, and you got one in Warzone Mobile, bro. You got two. You got the MW11, and you have the X12. The MW11 in COD Mobile, and you have the X12 in Warzone. So you got them, man. You got them, dude. You can mod out you can put a red dot on your shit. You can put all the attachments on your setup. You got one. You got two, Jesse. All right, we're still okay, champs. We're still okay. My most carried is my Cimarron. Look at Jimmy flexing over here. The Cimarron 1911 45 ACP. God's caliber. Okay, so like this is a 9mm right here. This is a blank. I mean, this is a snap cap. This is not a real bullet, but this is how big a 9mm is. Okay, you definitely don't want this to enter in your body. A 45 ACP is just a little bit smaller than a 10mm. So if you can imagine a whole millimeter bigger than that, right about the same size as a 10mm. So it's got some significant stopping power. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. The ACP is, that's God's caliber right there. I got one pistol, Jimmy, that shoots 44, or 40 Smith & Wesson. It's pretty good. Oh my God, look at that. Now my Pops has got the M1 Garand, which shoots 30-06, and then he's got a 45 ACP. I've only shot that once though. It beat the shit out of me. No, that was a force grate from hell. This better be close, Tommy. This better be close. That better get out of the rough. That better get in. Angles Dan, I need you to call Tommy right now. We need to have a Zoom. I want to put Tommy right here, and we're going to have a Zoom, and that way Tommy can break down Dan, can you arrange that? What's going on, Dan? How are you, man? Good luck, Colt Man. Hi, everybody in the chat. Tomania, what's going on, buddy? Dumas. Oh, damn it, Jeff. I meant to check Messenger before I started the stream. I think I saw what you wrote. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't get a chance, man. End of the month for me with work is just always so fucked up, and I spent most of the day today catching up from what I couldn't do yesterday. What I couldn't finish up from yesterday. End of the month is always push. But let me tell you, it was a very good month. Let me tell you, it ended up being a hell of a month, and yeah. Tomania, Serenity Prayer, what do you think of the new ball stats coming? Oh, yeah, thank you for reminding me. What a crap idea. I mean, honestly, if they're going to make Power 5, Power 10 balls, what are the Power 0 balls going to be? Power 5 now? What's a new Power 0 going to ball be? What the hell is even going to go on now? Are they going to have Power 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Are they going to have side spin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then win 0 through 10? I mean, what the fuck is going on? Like, honestly. I don't like change in the game like that, okay? Now, when they changed the spins from way back in the day when the Kingmaker used to give you all the way across and all the way to the top, not at the same time, but you used to take a Kingmaker and spin it all the way across the bottom. It made sense when they made them into whole numbers, like 3 for the Kingmaker. You know what I mean? Like I got on board with that. That was a slight change. But this is a major change. This might have implications on Golf Clash Notebook, Clash Caddy, because there's nobody updating those apps right now. And if the numbers that work now become obsolete because PD decides willy-nilly to start trying to sell more balls because they want to add Power 10 onto shit, you know what I mean? Then a lot of us are going to be fucked. Now, if we're using a guide, then the adjustment's going to be in the guide and we don't have to worry about it. But I mean, if you're just casually playing tour play and you want to find out the adjustment, what are you supposed to do with a Power 8 win 6? You tell me what to punch in the Wind app. You know what I mean? Like, that's crap, man. That's crap. I mean, that's crap. And if PD, and honestly, PD is just doing this as a cash grab, and this may be all I need to see to stop buying balls. Not to stop playing. This may be all I need to see to stop buying balls. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, I have enough precision balls. I have enough of the other balls. I have enough balls, right? I have enough balls to where if I ran out, it's probably time for me to stop playing anyways. I have that many balls, okay? And if I ran out of balls on this account, I could swap over to another account until those ran out of balls. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? This might be, for me, when I stop investing in Golf Clash. Depending on how these numbers go, I may be done. Not playing, investing. Flap, if you're still here, do you want me to open up a ball prism or a regular prism? Sage, if you could be so kind, let my Huckin account survive. It would be greatly appreciated. Oh, no, Bobby. We're going to get you. We're going to get you, man. We're after you. We're after you. You better be wondering. You better be worrying. You better be worrying. Oh, no. Oh, no. That 14, hold up. 10, 12, oh, bro, I'm sorry, Bobby. I'm sorry for what we have to do here. I'm sorry for what has to be done here, Bobby. We're using precision 5 balls from here on out just so that we can stand on top of Bobby, teabag his ass right there. And he's nuts. Oh, Bobby, you shouldn't have said anything, man. Maybe if I'd have seen you up there, I would have just been like, oh, man, maybe I'll let this man live. Maybe this will be a mercy kill. Now we're going to have to go. Oh, no, Bobby, what happened on hole number 1? Oh, my God, man. But hey, hell of an effort on the hole 3, hell of an effort on 5, 6, and 7. And good job, man. I'd be proud with that effort right there. Hopefully it holds for a banner or top 10 for you there, Bob. Dan Morris, will this change be applied to existing balls and change how? Yes, like Dan said. Hey, Dan was probably the architect of this, knowing that Dan is a confirmed PD employee. Dan, what do you have to say for yourself? Dan, what do you have to say for yourself as the chief architect of this change for PD development of strategy? What do you have to say for yourself as liaison between PD and customer interaction, as a liaison between Playdemic corporate and customer interaction? What do you have to say, Dan? What are your thoughts, Dan? What are your thoughts? Please. Let me know, Dan. Is this an NMT or is this max rest? Does it really matter if I don't pull back 1 yard? Sometimes my picture doesn't look like it does in the guide for as far as like max backspin coming back into the hole. Is that a problem? How much do you stand to make off this new deal with the balls? If you don't mind me asking, how much do you stand to profit? Where's the ball? Where's the ball? What the shit? What is that? What is that? Did you guys see that? Dan, 100% the architect. I get paid 1% commission on every in-between ball stat created. It's genius. You motherfucker, Dan. 391. Dan, were we even supposed to clip? Why are we so short? Oh, never mind. We clipped the rough. Why are we clipping the rough right there, man? That's not even like headwind. That's like almost straight crosswind right there. I used a Power 4 ball, and that was like the shakiest needle in the world. But we still got that perfect off, D. Dan, how can you live with yourself knowing what a shitty-ass idea that is right there? The fact that they're going to rechange the stats after so many years. I mean, why don't they just rename the game and redo everything, man? You know what I mean? Honestly, you know what I mean? Like, resize the rings. You know, why don't they just revamp everything so that we all have to start over from zero? Because that makes total sense. You know what I'm saying? Man, but Golf Clash is the game you love to hate, isn't it, guys? Golf Clash is the game you love to hate, isn't it? Dan, do you own a gun in real life? Dan, do you own a firearm? God damn it, Dan. How the fuck did we... Oh, my God, man. That's the easiest fucking thorn on this course right there. Well, Bobby, that was it right there, man. We ain't dropping shit after that. That was the only opportunity I had right there, Bobby. You're good, man. You're good, dude. You're good. We're definitely imposing no threat since we can't even hit a perfect and drop a fucking easy ass backspin thorn, man. I mean, get the fuck out of here, man. A perfect has got to drop right there, dude. I mean, a perfect has got to drop right there, man. That's a bunch of horse shit, man. That is horse shit. To miss that much, I mean, that wasn't even close. That wasn't even close. That wasn't even close, guys. I told them no new courses. I could get a tip off from Sage. Yeah. Dan, what the hell, man? I mean, look, this fucker. Oh, yeah. Hey, look. Yeah, just dropping it like it's hot. You know what I mean? Just dropping it like it ain't nothing. Shut the fuck up, man. Good luck, man. Don't you know fucking good luck, man? We're going clean. From here on out, we're going clean, man. We're dropping them all from here on out. From here on out. You're damn right. We're playing clean from here on out. From here on out, guys. This is PD's done made me mad. PD's done made me mad. Hold up. I got to put the right club in the bag here. Tommy wants me to put the fucking Hornet on. Max backspin with the Hornet and 1.1 right click with the Hornet. And then we're going to go up into P5, and then we're going to set up, and then we're going to adjust. Dan, what happened, man? You own a... No, you don't. Do you own a P365 regular, or do you own a 365X, an XL, an X Macro, a Spectre Comp? Just curious. The standard 365, like what I have right here, is fucking beautiful. That's exactly what I have right here, is the SIG 365. You should be able to see it right there. P365. 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 It's got a good reset. It's got a good reset. The best trigger that you can get, now don't go out and get yourself a race gun or anything like that, but the best trigger that you can get for the money, and I'm talking like sub $1,000, like sub $500, is a Canic. Is a turkey freaking Canic. That is the best. That trigger is better than freaking Walther. And that's a big statement. Canic. As a matter of fact, if you're thinking about getting a gun for the first time, that's what I would recommend to you, is a Canic. I would recommend a Canic TP9, a Canic Mete, a Canic Rival, a Canic TTI Combat, like what I have. The John Wick Terran Tactical. That's what I have. TTI stands for Terran Tactical. Taron Butler is the guy that trained John Wick. Get in the hole! Taron Butler is the guy that trained John Wick in all 4 John Wick movies. So you see John Wick doing all the crazy pistol stuff. That's Taron Butler behind all that. And then he worked with Canic to create the TTI Combat, which is a race gun. I got a Holosun 507K. I got a TR111 TR1 Streamlight in the front right there, and it's a 18 with 3 extended right there. Again, like, this is a race gun, it's a competition gun. don't run out and buy that. You know what I mean? You need to have yourself, what you need to have yourself is something that you can feel good carrying every day. And then when you take it off, is a good home defense weapon. Now, is a pistol a good home defense weapon? It's okay. It's okay. It's not the worst. It's not the best, right? Because you have to have very good accuracy. And if somebody's bull charging you with like armor, if they're hopped up on drugs, if you don't get a headshot, they're likely going to get to you by the time you put 4 or 5 slugs in their body. So, I mean, in my opinion, you know, if you can shoot a shotgun at a home, I mean, because you can look on the news right now, home invasion, man injured and wife killed because, you know what I mean, the home invader came in there and robbed them, thought he killed the man, shot the lady died, man lived. You know what I mean? They didn't have a firearm in the house. Now, would having a firearm in the house save their life? We don't know. Tom Sawyer! Damn, I thought Jeffrey taught John Wick. Hey, our Hargis, before they offered it to Keanu, they asked me, like, hey, you know, what do you think? Who do you think we should put in that? You know what I mean? And I was like, hey, you know, Keanu's the man. We got to go with Keanu. And so, yeah, man. Yeah. They definitely came to me and asked me what I thought, for sure. 100%. Champs, we're doing this. This is happening. This is definitely happening, guys. Hole number 8 is where we stick it to Bobby. Bobby, prepare to get annihilated. Penetrated. Absolutely decimated. It's happening, Bobby. This is the kill stroke right here. The eagle here and the albatross on 9 will be the death stroke. That will be the death stroke. Dan, you have a P365. Do you ever get out to the range, Dan? Do you ever get a chance to shoot your firearm? That's the biggest issue with guys that I know that own guns, that they never get a chance to go out and fire them. You got to fire them, guys. You got to clean them. You got to fire them. Tell them, Jimmy. Now, if you just want to get yourself one that's always going to run forever, get yourself a Glock right here. And then you'll never have to clean it. You can run 1,000, 2,000 rounds through this right here, and you'll never have to clean it. You know what I mean? Again, this is a you know, safe gun. But, you know, you get you a Glock. Now, Glock has shitty iron sights, and it's got a shitty trigger. But the reliability, this has killed more men than any other pistol probably in the history of the world. Good guys and bad guys. More cops carry a Glock than anything else. A lot of cops carry a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield or a M&P. A lot of cops will carry a Glock. But I'd recommend to everybody to look into what it takes to protecting yourself, man. You know what I mean? Because answering the bumping the answering. What a fucked up play, man. Whoever designed this play, dude, go back to the drawing board, man. For the fact that you can't even get into fucking scoring opportunity after hitting a perfect and following the guide is total bullshit, man. I mean, let's just be honest here. That's fucking crap, man. That is absolute bull crap. I mean, you want to talk about a fucking disappointing shot right there, man. That might be the most disappointing shot I've ever seen on this hole in the history of playing this hole right here. And we've played this hole a million times. This might be the weakest shot I've ever seen. As a matter of fact, this is the weakest shot I've ever seen. Give me 3 practice tokens, and give me 3 practice tokens, and I would have gotten a hell of a lot closer than that. I would have at least put you on the fairway. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. What a weak ass shot. I think we should play Tush option 2 Tush hole 9. I think that's the best option for hole number 9. Bunny! Hippity hippity hop hop hop. What's up, Bunny? Thanks, man. No, it says right here 0.5 right spin. Oh, it says 0.5 left spin. No. It says 0.5 right spin, dog. It says 0.5 right spin right here in the guide. 5 top spin, 0.5 right spin. That's bullshit, man. Don't put any right spin on the drive if you still have to play option 1. This is obviously a typo. This is the most obscene typo that I've ever seen. So we can kiss our top 10 our top 10 hopes goodbye right there with that fucking mistake in the guide. Now Tush's shot has the 5 top spin and 0.5 left spin, but Franco's shot right here in Tommy's guide says 5 top spin and 0.5 right spin. And you'll notice when we added the 0.5 right spin, right into the rough. Perfect ball right into the rough. Shut the fuck up, man. Nah, okay, Dan. Okay, all right, Dan. Well, if the guide is correct, is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be what happens here then? Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. APG. Let's call it out here. White ring, P1 rest. White ring, max top spin, 0.5 right spin, swap to APOC, 0.5 right spin, 8.3 rings is going to be 8.3 rings pulled. Matter of fact, I even pulled light like 8.2. No curl. And because we put right spin on it, we're flirting so close to the right line that it goes right into the rough. Well, let's see. With wind blowing from the right to the left, if I pull with 1159, that should have pushed me even further left, Tom, from what I know about 1159 and 1201. The wind is blowing from right to left, and if I pull 1159, I'm pulling myself further away from the pin. That might have done it. I'm probably pulling myself further away from the pin. That's probably it. Yeah. Oh well, who cares? I still blame the guide. What a crock of shit. That's all I got to say. All right, let's get it. Hey, GGOP. What up, buddy? There's a fellow Second Amendment enthusiast. Second Amendment. I agree with 2A. Hey, regardless if you believe in it or don't, guys, you know, it's a right. It's a fact that the citizens can keep and bear arms. You know, it is a right that I intend to enforce and will enforce until the day I die. Until they come and physically remove the weapons from my cold, dead hands, which I don't think will ever happen. But no, I intend to buy more guns. I'm going to get SBRs, AR pistols, ARs, AKs. This is an AR pistol. It's under 16 inches. And again, you have to understand that AR does not stand for assault rifle. It stands for Armalite 15, which was the very first manufacturer of the AR-15 platform. It has nothing to do with assault rifles. Absolutely nothing. Now, does the military use the AR-15 in assault situations? Sure. And they also have fully automatic weapons, too. The citizens do not, for the most part. At least not, I mean, outside of Texas. Because I'm telling you, when shit hits the fan and you need somebody to take out an active threat, when there's an active shooter going down and you don't have your piece and there's nothing going down, you don't want Paul Blart, the mall cop, coming over there with his nightstick or some dude fresh out of the academy with 20 rounds through their gun. You want an operator that's experienced, that has thousands of rounds through their piece, that can accurately put shots on target, you know, in tight groups. You know what I mean? Because the number 4 rule of gun, the number 4 universal rule of gun safety is know what your target is and what's behind it. And if you shoot a high enough caliber at someone, the likelihood of that round piercing their body and exiting their body and flying into an innocent bystander, an innocent civilian, an innocent kid, one of your loved ones, you know what I mean? That's going to be the most wretched. You might as well go ahead and the Canic. Hey, we were just talking about Canics. For the money, you can't beat a Canic. You cannot beat the Canic trigger. The Canic is easily the best trigger that you can buy. Stock. That's literally a competition trigger right out of the box. A Canic is truly badass. Oh my God! My everyday carry gun is a Canik Mete MC9. This is it right there. A Canik Mete MC9. It fits my hand perfectly. It's 9mm. I could put an optic on it. I could put a light if I wanted to. I choose not to because that's what I carry. And then you got the big brother right here. You got the Canik Combat right there, which is a race gun. But a Canik, man, a Canik is absolutely beautiful. A Canik is one of the very best Walther clones. It's a clone of the German gun Walther. It's made in Turkey, and Caniks, man. Oh my! Especially the Canik TTI Combat is fucking. And any Canik, the Rival SFX, the TP9 SFX, the TP9 Elite, the Canik Mete. Cubs fan, Benjamin Sparks, Abs, ABZ. Now, Abs is down in Australia where they have some very strict gun laws. I don't even think you can have an AR-15 in Australia. Like, Australia has like these feral animals, like feral hogs. You know what I mean? They may not be feral hogs, but there's some type of feral beasts out in Australia. And they got to go up there in the helicopter and use some kind of bolt action with like 8 rounds, 10 rounds. You know what I mean? Where like they go out to Texas and they're out there using fucking machine guns firing down these feral hogs, man. Like they're killing like thousands of feral. And these feral hogs are an invasive species. They're like killer bees, but they're fucking hogs. You know what I mean? And there's some type of invasive species in Australia, and these guys have been fighting for years to be like, dude, we're ranchers. We're just trying to make $1, trying to defend our livestock and our ranch from these fucking beasts. Can we get an AR-15? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? You know, really, they need something in 300 Blackout or like a 30-06 or a 308 Winchester. Or maybe a 5.56 or a 2.23 Wild, something that's going to just blow their freaking brains out. You know, these invasive species. But I guess the Australian government's afraid that, like, if enough citizens, because like in America, if the citizens woke up one day and realized, like, if we turned around, I mean, we would win because we have more guns than the government does. We may not have more guns than the military if they were able to persuade the military to turn on us. But if the government could not persuade the military to turn on its citizens, the citizens would easily overwhelm the government. I'm not saying do that, but it's just a fact of life. But hey, you know, look at the concentration camps. There was like hundreds of thousands of them and like, you know, 55 guards. All they would have had to do was swarm the guards. You know, many would have died, but most would have lived, but they didn't. So... Well, Bobby, you lucky motherfucker. You got me by one stroke, bitch. You got me by one stroke. I got my conceal and carry permit 2 days ago. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, I got mine back in 2012. Beginning of 2013. Yep, 2013. As soon as North Carolina allowed me to get it, I went ahead and got it. And I would recommend to you guys to think about it. You know, especially to you guys that don't have any weapons in your house. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We live in a time, we live in a day and an age where, you know, if you have kids in the house, that's one thing. You know what I mean? If you have kids in the house, then what I say, you know, you really have to think twice about. I don't have kids in this house. There are never kids that come over to this house. If kids were to come over into this house, then I would have to take everything that I have and put it into my gun safe, which I do anyways, which is, you know, over there. And if you live in New York or California or some restrictive state, then I truly feel sorry for you because you can't have a magazine like this with 23 rounds. You can't have a 33 round AR pistol magazine. You have to have 10. No matter if the criminal has 100, you have to have 10. Otherwise, you're the criminal. You the criminal. Lifetime permit. Hell yeah, Jeff Rowe. There you go, Hacksaw. Oh, look at that. The Sydney Ball. A power 3, side spin 2, precision 3, win 5. The Bloodsucker is almost as good. Power 5, side spin 5, win 0. We're going for the precision. But in all actuality, I do appreciate the shots. I do appreciate Franco and Team Tommy and Arn and all those guys over there for doing that. And I wanted to show you guys one thing right here. I wanted to show you something. This is actually a question that I get from a lot of guys who start carrying for the first time, especially when they start carrying appendix. This is a question that I get a hell of a lot, actually. Let me show you guys. Some of you guys may have already have seen it, but I do want to show it to you real quick. I guess there's no sound. Fuck it. There's no sound. I can't get the sound to work. Sometimes when you pull the capture card out and plug it back in, the sound gets chalked. Yeah. Sounds chalked. Anyways, it's just a short that I made about will I shoot my dick off. Go check it out. Champs, until we meet again. John. Hell yeah. Let's start with the H. Can't remember exactly. I love this video. Arn is in OG Arn. Yeah. Arn. Thanks, Hacksaw. Hey, guys, I appreciate you. We'll catch you again. Hey, what? Maybe we'll do something tomorrow. Hey, look, I'm off work until Wednesday. I'm off work today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I wish I could leave, but I can't. I have some internal engagements, but hey, I'm off work. So we'll do something before then. I appreciate you guys. Be safe. Be better than me. We'll catch you on the flip side. Appreciate the guide makers and the shots. Thank you, guys. Take care.